Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we are going to be testing out old wives' tales to determine the gender of our baby. If you want to see what we're having, because old wives' tales are 100% accurate. I'm just kidding, we're not. And then just keep watching. Okay, so the first one that we're gonna do is the pea and baking soda one. Okay, so if it fizzes, it's a boy. If it doesn't fizz, it's a girl. And with Sebastian's, I'll have to like insert clips. Don't you think that'd be good of like his video? Or just at the end, we can like, I can't freaking open it. Do like a recap and then compare the two. But I'm pretty sure his fizzed like instantly. You think that's good? I feel like the clumps are gonna make a difference though. Okay, now I'm gonna go pee in a cup and I'll be right back. Okay, are you ready? Why are you smiling? Why are you smiling at me?
Your pee.
Okay, my pee's in this cup, but Kevin just made fun of me and said that I need to drink more water so I can show my pee. Okay, come close. Okay, ready? If you see my pee, just leave me alone. That's bubbling.
That's fizzing.
That is major fizzing. Okay, so then that one's a boy. Okay, so the next one we're gonna do is the skull theory one. And apparently in the ultrasound pictures, depending on the shape of the skull, it can determine if it's a boy or a girl. So I pulled out Sebastian's ultrasound pictures, and then I have baby's ultrasound pictures here. Come here, baby. So if it's a boy, the skull is more like pointy and like kind of protrudes out more. Is that the right word? Is that what you said? And then with a girl, it's like a lot more rounded. You wanna come here? Wanna see babies? He wants to hit the camera. Okay, thank you. Okay, so this one is Sebastian and this one is baby. So according to this, and then this is also baby. According to this theory, I'm assuming the skull, I'm assuming that it says that we're having a girl because this looks like it's pointing out more. He has more of like a pointy forehead. And then this is like a lot more rounded. Like a lot more rounded. And then here's this one too. You can tell it's just more rounded. So I think we can say, what do you think? Confidently say that the skull theory says girl?
Yeah, I'd say so. It's
Okay.
definitely a lot more rounded.
Yeah. So the next ones we're gonna do is the Mayan calendar and the Chinese calendar. Okay, come on in here. So the Mayan calendar, age of conception, 24, so even. And then month of conception was June, that's 6, so even. So Mayan calendar says girl.
Girl?
Okay, Mayan calendar is girl. Now we're gonna do the Chinese calendar. Okay, mother's date of birth, April 23rd, 97. Okay, date of conception is hard because...
You have to know exactly what day?
Yeah, because when you're trying for a baby, like you're trying multiple times. It's hard to pinpoint like the actual day that, you know, you conceive. So I'm just going to go with the day, like the last day we tried, which was the day before I ovulated. And I actually have a picture of the ovulation stick when I ovulated. So then the 22nd was when we, June 22nd. Okay, ready?
It's a boy.
Calendar says it's a boy.
Hi, Daddy.
Hi, chicken butt.
Oh, Bashi, can you tell him, are we having a baby boy or baby girl?
Baby boy.
What?
A baby boy?
Oh my goodness. Literally up until the past couple of days, he's been saying girl. He literally says girl, like, if you asked him even before we were trying to have a baby, he says girl. And like the past 2 days, he's been saying boy. Actually, ever since we did our ultrasound, he says boy. And that's when I changed to me thinking that it's a boy too. So is it a boy or is it a girl?
Boy.
Okay, so the placenta theory, I'm gonna talk about a few. So the placenta theory says that if your placenta is on the right, it is a boy. If your placenta is on the left, it says it's a girl. Okay, so it really just depends on if it's a vaginal ultrasound or if it's a abdominal ultrasound, and then I guess it can get tricky. That one can get tricky, but when we went to our gender reveal ultrasound, the Tech put the like wand on my right side. He was like, your placenta is like far on your right side. So according to the old wives' tales, we're having a boy. Okay, so for cravings, this time around, I am craving a lot more like fresh fruits, veggies, candy. Whoa.
Candy.
No, that's just what mommy wanted because of baby in her tummy. But she just had bennies. So, like sweeter things. So, this time around, I'm craving a lot more sweeter things, fresh foods, fruits, veggies, like cold foods. I was craving just like major cold foods. In my first trimester, that's all I could eat was just like fruits and veggies and stuff like that. It's getting a lot like better and I can kind of like eat more things, but with him, all I was eating was fast food. Like before work, I would stop at Taco Bell and get a shredded chicken burrito almost every single day. Like I was craving just like nasty foods, like burgers and all that crap. According to the cravings, we're having a girl. Okay, so for the heart rate one, I don't believe this one like at all. I'll start off by saying that. Although it sounds really convincing, but they say that if the heart rate is over 140, then it's a girl. And if it's under 140, then it's a boy. But with Sebastian, it was like it was consistently over 150, like my whole pregnancy. And then this pregnancy, it's like fluctuated like crazy. It's between 140 and 160, like every appointment. Even, dude, freaking life with a toddler. Okay, really fast, and then we'll put him to bed and then we'll come back. Even though this was completely wrong with Sebastian, according to the old wives' tales, we're having a girl. Okay, so for the next one is my skin. So I don't believe this one either because the old wives' tale is the girl steals the mother's beauty, so like you were supposed to get like super bad acne if you have a girl. But with Sebastian, I had like the worst acne of my life. It was so bad, and it was from like the second I found out I was pregnant to I think like 17 weeks. And then this time around, when I found out I was pregnant, my skin cleared up almost instantly because I was like breaking out a little bit before I found out I was pregnant, and then it just like cleared up when I found out I was pregnant. And I've been getting like a few pimples here and there, but nothing even remotely close to what happened with Sebastian. But even though it's completely opposite, going with what the old wives' tale says, with my clear skin, would you say it's, I mean, comparing to, yes, I had breakouts, but comparing to
Last pregnancy,
it's clear. So I'll just say that this one is boy because it's just completely different from my last pregnancy. This one is boy, first skin is boy. Next one is morning sickness. This one is what made me like really think that it's a girl. Because with Sebastian, I was nauseous my whole first trimester, but I could work. It was like manageable. I wasn't throwing up. I just like felt nasty. But this time around, I was throwing up. I felt like deathly ill. Kevin had to come home from work to help me, and my mother-in-law and my mom helped me out a ton. I like could not even function. So I was way more sick this time around, like way more sick. So according to the old wives' tale, if you're a lot more sick, if you have more morning sickness, it's a girl. So for this one, it's a girl. So right now we're at 4 boy and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 girl. Okay, so for this one, depending on how you're carrying, if you're carrying high or if you're carrying low, it will determine the gender. If you're carrying high, it's a girl. If you're carrying low, it's a boy. This is kind of hard to determine because I'm still not like super big, but okay, what do you think? Is it really high or is it low?
I'd say low.
You think low?
What do you think?
I feel like with Sebastian, it was more like I didn't have this up here. I feel like it's like perfectly round. that's a hard one because I don't know. I guess we could just say low if that was your first.
I don't know, I'd call that low.
You called this low? I feel like I have more bulge up here, but I just feel like it's really evenly distributed. Did you say low?
I would say low.
Okay. So this one says you take a ring with a piece of hair or a string and you put it over your belly and like you lightly lift it up so it's not moving. And if it goes in circles, it's a girl, but if it goes back and forth, it's a boy. I'm almost positive this one was like very accurate with Sebastian. But that's the thing about these, is there's only two choices. You're bound to like have some be accurate for your baby and some be not accurate. So I just think all of these are just fun and by chance. You know, I'm kind of telling this to you.
Yeah.
Because literally there's only two outcomes. When people say, oh no, this isn't accurate for me, no, this one didn't work, like
50-50 chance.
yeah, you literally have a 50-50 chance. It doesn't mean, it's just like, you know what I mean? It doesn't mean that it doesn't work or it's not real or like who made these up? Who was like, let me just put a ring over my belly and then saw it swinging back and forth and say, okay, this one means girl. I'm gonna try so hard not to move it. Are you ready? The freaking ring is just twisting. It's not moving. Oh, there it goes.
Is that back and forth?
It's back and forth. Wait, I don't freaking know.
I'd say that's back and
That's
forth.
back and forth for sure.
What's back and forth mean?
Boy. Okay, let me.
One more
I'm not gonna like lay it flat this time. I'm just gonna like do it from here. So hopefully it doesn't. That like instantly went back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now I'm curious. I want you to do it.
Okay, I'll do it.
Back and forth? Oh my gosh. Every time.
Yeah, that's back and forth.
Okay. That means boy.
Boy.
Okay, so this next one, it's a fork and spoon one. This next one is one of those literally that I was just saying somebody had to just make this up. Like who in their right mind like thinks of this and is like, okay, this means boy and this means girl. So this is just a silly one and fun one. I think all of these are silly and fun. Okay, so Kevin is gonna take one fork and one spoon and he's going to put one of each under one couch cushion. So a fork under one and a spoon under one. And it's gonna be like totally random. And then I'm not gonna watch, I'm gonna walk away. And then I'm gonna come back in and then I'm gonna sit on, this sounds just so stupid as I'm explaining it. I'm gonna sit on one of the couch cushions. And if I sit on the one that says that's fork, it's a boy. If I sit on another, or the spoon, it's a girl. That is so stupid. Who thought of that? Okay, we're gonna do it. Let's just freaking do it.
All right, ready?
I'm just gonna go with my first instinct. Wait, does that mean boy?
Yeah.
So funny. That was like my first instinct. Like walking over there, I was just like, I knew. You guys, I literally just found the same exact sheet that we did with Sebastian, and now we're gonna compare them. Okay, first off, with Sebastian it was a tie. It was 7 and 7. Okay, so for morning sickness, I said yes. So I picked girl for Sebastian, but okay, whatever. What? Okay, these are so wrong from what I remember. Anyways, for Sebastian, it said I crave sweet, so that said girl. And then baby's heartbeat was high, that said girl. Wait, compare. Morning sickness, girl and girl. Cravings, girl and girl. Heartbeat, girl and girl. Oh, sleeping on your left or right side?
I feel like you sleep on your right side
Do I?
a lot. Maybe it's just because
Yeah,
you
you
all
do.
up in my face, but
I feel like I sleep on my left side a lot.
I feel like you sleep on your right side a lot.
I feel like I sleep on both then. I'm just so freaking uncomfortable that I just sleep on whatever's comfortable.
We can skip that one.
Okay, but what do you say? Like,
I would say
for-
right.
Right? Okay, so then right is girl for this one. Should we add another thing for girl here? Hypothetically. Okay, 1. Okay, so sleeping for Sebastian, or yeah, with Sebastian it said boy. Oh, some of them we just forgot to do on this one. Mood. You know what? I would say I'm like way more chill this pregnancy. Like I don't cry a lot, and I'm a crier. And I don't know, I just freaking think that my mood is like less, I'm like more chill this pregnancy. That would say boy for this one. Okay, so Sebastian said girl, I was apparently very moody. Headaches, I said more for Sebastian, I definitely have headaches, so that says boy here. Caring, oh my gosh. We said low for Sebastian, and that was right. And we said low for this one, so this one's boy and boy. This one said acne, so this one said girl, this one says boy. Dad's weight. Dad.
What are the options?
Have you gained or lost weight?
I'd say
Or
that.
gained or maintained?
Probably maintain.
Okay, so that says we're having a boy. And then the ring one said side to side. And this one says side to side. So boy and boy. And then baking soda, it fizzed.
So here's where I'm convinced that we're having a boy. Because
Baking
if
soda?
you look at all these physical tests, the actual physical ones where it's like the baking soda, the ring, the cabbage, all of these physical ones were actually boy.
And so are these
And
ones.
so are these ones. So we are for sure having a boy.
Okay, so Chinese calendar said girl for Sebastian. Chinese calendar says boy. It's completely opposite. Chinese calendar said girl for Sebastian and says boy for this baby. And then the Mayan calendar says boy and it says girl for this one. So the Mayan calendar is right. Anyway, so if we were to tally, even just like the ones we just talked about from here and brought over to this one, it would be 7, 8, 9, 10 for boy and 5, 6, 7. So boy wins again. All right guys, according to all the old wives' tales, we're having a boy. I posted my last video, I went in depth of how much I think it's a girl. Like I feel it, I'm convinced, all that. After our ultrasound on Sunday, I'm like 100% it's boy. And so is Kevin. Kevin like completely switched. What I didn't talk about in my last video was how we're doing the gender reveal. This will be up before even the gender reveal happens, but we are going to the Ferris wheel in downtown Seattle and we're going to stand on one of the piers so we can like view the Ferris wheel and like we can see it and it's like all pretty. We're not gonna be riding it. Somebody asked if we were gonna be riding it, but we're just gonna be like standing at one of the piers so we'll see it across the way. And the manager of the Great Wheel, she knows what we're having because the ultrasound tech emailed her after we had our scan, our ultrasound. So she knows what we're having and there will be a light show happening. So it'll be like a pink and blue light show. It's gonna last like 15 minutes. And then at the end of the light show, the Ferris wheel is going to turn either pink or blue. And like all of Seattle is gonna see what we're having. It's freaking crazy. Anyways, that's it you guys. Thank you so much for watching. Let us know what you guys think we're having based on this or if any of these for you were true. Let us know in the comments. Anyways, see you in the next video. Bye.